Welcome back to Touchdown Sports.
Yes, sir.
I always want to do that.
Let me go and shut this joint real quick.
Yeah, I don't want to see this joint part.
Yeah.
Yup.
How y'all doing, man? I'm just sharing. I'm sharing. Give me a second. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? We back. Before we start, we want to get a shout out to what is it called?
Contagious Creations.
Contagious. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is.
Contagious Creations.
Yeah, thank you for the cup.
Yeah.
As usual.
I ain't got mine today. Shay got his. I'm the oddball. Yeah. I ain't got mine today.
I ain't had mine last podcast.
Yeah, and then I also want to give a shout out to my band again. My boys reminded me. We had a gig last night. Turned out very well. If you in the Hampton Roads area, please come out here some live music. Play all around. Come check us out one day. Bring your lady. Bring a date. Come hear us, man. Come check us out. So, fellas, man, we gonna start. We got a few topics. We got some main topics we gonna talk about. But shout out to my boy Steve, man. He missing today. Yeah, shout out to Steve, man. Stat guy. He had something going on he had to do, but we gonna hold it down anyway. So we gonna start like this, man. We gonna go with the news from yesterday. Dennis Schroeder signs a little bit. I think it was a little bit over $2 million deal with the Lakers for this upcoming season. Right? So, fellas, I'm gonna start with Shay. Tell me what you feel about this Dennis Schroeder signing, and tell me how you think that plays out for the Lakers this year.
I mean, I don't understand why they got so many non-shooting guards. But I mean, I guess for Schroeder is the best he could get. But he bet on himself and he lost. Man, so,
big
yeah,
time.
he lost. That man could have. The Lakers were ready to sign him for the bag, right? Yeah.
Kenny Williams, what's the move, man? What's going on? What's up, homie?
I don't even see how he fit though. I don't see how the fit gonna be. We'll just have to wait for the season to see that.
Yeah.
So, hey, you can take him on.
Yeah.
I mean, we just signed Dennis Schroeder, non-shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to get rid of Westbrook. That's probably the end of him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think even the talent that we got replace a Westbrook's type of talent. You know what I'm saying?
Could it
I
be?
guess we're going to do point guard by committee now. But, I mean, with LeBron on the team anyway,
right?
It's fine because you don't have to be a point guard.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Because Bron,
he is a point guard.
Know. Yeah, we know Bron gonna have the ball in his hand, so it's really no need to have a traditional point guard. The reason why they got rid of Lonzo, I wish they would have kept him now, though.
Ray, what's going on, man? Appreciate
good,
you for coming, man. Ken, appreciate you for coming.
Yeah, Ken, appreciate you for coming.
So do y'all feel like it could be now? Hold on, before I even go that far. When you say look like we gonna get rid of Westbrook, what do you mean? Do you feel like they gonna trade him, or do you feel like they gonna send him home? Because I don't think Westbrook taking no buy, not making 48 mil.
Yeah.
I don't think he taking no buy. So when you say send him home, what do you mean, Conrad? What's up, my boy?
What's up, Curtis?
So when you say send him home, what you mean by like send him home? Like how you feel like they gonna get rid of him?
They either gonna find a trade partner. And they probably take pennies, or I think they really going like you said, send him home. Like he gonna be sitting at the crib because he put his house on the market too. I don't know, that might not have anything to do with nothing, but at the same time, it's like they either sit him home, they let him sit this year out because you think you got Kendrick Nunn, point guard, can't shoot.
And he healthy now. Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn, Pat Bell, and now you saying Dennis Schroeder, bro. That's heavy. That's 3 point guards right there.
Right. And
I mean, you can be a little small. You're gonna be a little small because you can be a little small because you probably gonna run them at the 2 guard as well. Yeah. You know, some of them cats at the 2 guard, but you can be small. But bro, I mean,
Curtis, what's up, man?
What is Westbrook gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
And we had already talked about this shit a little bit earlier. We had said that with having them 3 we already know. I don't think he's gonna be a starter, but we know Patrick Beverly has played significant minutes in the league as a starting point guard. And he brought up Marcus Smart. Hey, he not a pure point guard, but I mean, you see where he took the Celtics, and he was a major part. And I'm not saying the Lakers going to change. I'm not going that far, but what I am saying is it could be done if your other pieces around it complement
if they click
correctly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If they click.
I'm kind of torn, man. I feel like this is what I will say. I'm gonna take it another way. Because I've been seeing reports of them saying, and this was after they made the Dennis Schroeder move. They were saying reports came out just yesterday saying that they was talking about going ahead and bringing Westbrook off the bench. Now, this what I will say.
No.
That's what the report said.
Yeah, you're right.
I posted it in the joint, and then this what I will say. Darvin Ham earlier, about a month, as soon as he got hired, he had said that he was watching tape, and he had actually had conversation with Westbrook about things that he will be able to, basically contribute to the team with whatever scheme he gonna have him doing in that offense, right? So this what I would say, in my opinion. I feel like Darvin Ham needs to come out and like get ahead of this media thing about him coming off the bench, because if you don't nip it in the bud early, I think it's gonna be a problem. Westbrook see that you got Dennis Schroeder. He see you got Patrick Beverly.
Facts.
And you don't want to be a bigger problem going on. So, hey, either come out and say, you know what I'm saying? Because if you say nothing, you saying something, in my opinion. If you don't say anything, you letting it thrive. Because Darvin Ham is the one that came out and said himself that he had, a special plan for Westbrook. Nobody made him say that. He came out on his own and said that. As soon as he took the position.
It might be the bench, but you paying somebody $48 million to come off the pan.
But we know Westbrook ain't gonna take no Westbrook. Why should he?
Melo had to take it.
He did.
Melo wasn't making 40-something million.
He wasn't making 40-something million either. That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread to be coming off the bench.
That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, they be sitting on the bench, boy.
Yeah, man. And so,
I think he would be better with the second unit, honestly.
I think he'll kill the second.
I think he'll have the ball in his hand. He'll make all the decisions.
He can play the way he plays.
Yeah, he can attack. He can attack the basket.
He can play his way.
There won't be no Bron or AD in the way when he's trying to get down to the paint.
Yeah,
I think, like I told you before in previous podcasts, I think that the two strengths of Bron and Westbrook is to attack the paint. I think that's what they both do. And in their game, I think that's the best thing that they both do. That's pretty much unstoppable, is that they can get to the paint at will. And sometimes when you have two slashers and not enough spacing on the floor, again, that's another thing that concerns me about the Lakers, no shooting.
Right. So
when you got two slashers like that, it's going to get congested.
Right. I agree with you 100%. I just feel like Darvin Ham, like, bro, like, I understand. Like, you gotta realize, bro, this LA, it's not like, it's only, we already highlighted the major markets in the league, right? This one of them, like,
what up, Fitch?
You gonna go down with the ship if stuff don't go right.
Right.
So,
yeah.
and when you coaching in major media, states and teams, like New York, LA, and stuff like that, you kind of gotta jump ahead of stuff before it get out of hand. Because the media will take a story, even if it ain't true, and they'll ride it to the fact it started causing problems.
Right.
Because Russell Westbrook is already a firecracker, and he don't take too much from the media.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
And so,
He kind of sensitive like that.
right, and we already in the summer, and they already talking about the man coming off the bench. So immediately, I feel like it got to be addressed early, maybe even before training. Even if he say, "Hey, we just gonna have everybody, come out for training camp, and whoever play the best is who I'm gonna throw out there." You know what I'm saying? Even if you say that, but not like I said, not saying anything is saying a lot, because you got to. I mean, it's kind of like Rocky, bro. The man making a lot of money. They talking about bringing him off the bench or trading him or release or whatever, just sending him home making that much money. It's a lot going on. So I think Darvin Ham just gotta you gotta fix the situation before it get out of control and before you lose your job. Because I don't think you got a lot of years.
Nah,
to turn.
He got about 3. I give him 3. Yeah.
The coach?
Darvin Ham.
Probably 2.
Depending on
how they
that's what I'm saying.
I said 3 because I think because LeBron just re-up for 2 more years. That's the only reason why.
So you okay? So
I
man.
All right.
Yeah, LeBron get that's the reason why. That's the only reason why. Now if LeBron opt out, his ass gone.
Conrad said, "Remember Westbrook is playing at home, loving it according to his documentary."
Yeah, he lying.
Yeah, but I mean, hey Conrad, I don't feel like when Westbrook came home, I don't even feel like he thought that he would have a hailstorm of media that came at him like that. I don't think he was ready for that, man. I just don't. He was.
They blamed the whole season on that dude.
Yeah, but they said.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, it wasn't all on
I mean,
him,
you gotta think
man.
about
He was the only one playing.
That's true.
It wasn't all on him, man.
It was all on him.
Yeah.
You watch a Laker game, none of them dudes was playing defense.
You right.
None of them.
You right. And Anthony
LeBron
Davis can't stay
included.
healthy. And Anthony Davis can't stay healthy for nothing.
No, sir.
I think his bones made out of peanut brittle.
That boy can't walk straight.
For real,
Yeah,
though. He might be the 10. I'm gonna start calling him 10 man, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just feel like it is what it is, man. I just feel like go ahead and jump ahead of it, man, so you can get past that. You know what I'm saying? So you can get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happened with that. Now, we talked about this. A lot of this stuff, man, y'all need to watch the podcast because a lot of these topics that's coming up, we already covered a lot of them in foresight. A lot of the problems that's going on right now. Now we bringing this one up right here. We be prophesying, man.
Yeah.
We be prophesying.
We're like sports prophets.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about CD Lamb, man.
Oh, man.
Let's talk about
The number
CD.
2 playing the number 1.
Let's talk. I ain't gonna even say that.
about
But
doing his head.
yeah. So we watched week 1, right? And it didn't go well, right? All around for the Cowboys. Now, we talked about this a long time ago. I specifically said in the summertime that getting rid of Cooper, I did not know that CD Lamb was a number 1 or not. Exactly. I wasn't totally confident. I said it. I wish I can go figure out what episode it was, but I didn't have that much confidence because it's different when you have somebody else on the other side of the ball, on the other end of the field, that's just as dangerous as you are, if not more dangerous, right, and is a better route runner, and is a veteran at what he does. This is a lot. So my man CD came and I think he had, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 catches out of around 10 or 11 targets on Sunday. So say you are a Niners fan. I kind of know how you feel, so I'm gonna give it the shake.
Okay.
What's your honest opinion, man? Like, what's your honest opinion on the whole receiver thing and CD Lamb being the number 1? What you feel, bro? I want to know your honest opinion, man. Give it to me straight.
Like, well, your point is valid. Like, we didn't know what CD Lamb would be, but the drops, we saw that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see the drops last year. That ain't nothing new. You right.
Yeah, so it's not a new thing.
True.
So it's like we saw that evidence and you still got rid of Cooper. Like, so it's like, bro, like.
And I think they got rid of Coop because they didn't want to pay that $20 million.
That's it. Yeah. But you can't make a man be something he ain't, man. That man's a 2.
Yeah, he's a 2.
That's what
I didn't know that his separation on routes was that bad. Like, to me, it looked like he didn't gain any separation on the top of his route at all from the DBs. It was just like either those DBs are just extremely good, or he's just not getting the separation that he should from those guys. And like you said, when the intentions all on you and they double you the whole game because they don't believe in none of the other wide receivers. So now every time you line up, you got a safety over top to help with the cornerback. You know what I mean? Like, that changes a lot of things.
Everybody out of place now.
Yeah, everybody out of place. Yeah.
And
you ain't got nothing else to take the pressure off.
Right, everybody out of place.
Because at least if he had Gallup, he would have a deep threat. Gallup is definitely, he could take the top off of defense. But I don't think people realize.
You got to take that 88 off.
Yeah, he gonna have to get one of them.
Jerry set him up though. That was Jerry.
Yeah, he got to get one of them.
I don't think CD went in saying I want number 88. I think he was like, Hey man, you get 88. That's a number. You know, that's a prestigious number with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That off, bro.
We can sell some tickets. You know how Jerry is. That's why they worth $8 billion.
Right.
Because he
business
make the right business move. Totally wrong with the football moves, but the business moves he makes are correct. I mean, that's proof is in the pudding. But this is what I was about to say. I don't think that people realize how hard it is to be a number one receiver, and all the tape is already out there from, previous games, and you still go out there and you perform every single week. I don't, that's like because these guys do it so much to it's like second nature, but that is extremely hard to put all that tape. Okay, we're going to double team him. Okay, we're going to zone him. Okay, we gonna chip him off the line. We gonna do all it, and then the man still go out. And I'm just talking about the top receivers. They still go out there and get 125, 130, 140 yards, 2 TDs. You know what I'm saying?
And if not, they just the perfect decoy.
Right, and they're the perfect decoy. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be having a terrible game the whole game, and then come down to the fourth quarter and then explode. Yeah. And those are the things that I didn't know. About CD, and I'm seeing it right now, and
he's still a youngin' though.
Cooper. No, I ain't writing him off.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
What you about to say? Conrad Clay said Cooper had 3 catches to CD 2. He said CD had 2 and Cooper had 3.
Yeah.
Sunday, so I mean, it wasn't that much better, but
you
can tell we missed that. We missed that guy.
Yeah. What's going on, Tina?
What's happening, Tina?
Yo, but
Miss Tina.
But yo, man, so I don't know, man. I don't know about CD. He don't really have a rapport with Dak like that. Cooper was Dak's guy. Cooper was Dak's guy.
Yeah, he was.
Right?
He was.
So now he doesn't have a rapport with Cooper Rush, right? And then he didn't have a rapport with Dak because Cooper was Dak's guy. So now he got to try to get a rapport with Dak halfway through the season, with Gallup and Washington coming back. I think it's a mess with the receiver core, and I don't even know if he gonna be. I don't even think he gonna get the show that he number one receiver worthy this year at all, just because of the circumstances we're in already.
Yeah.
It's just kind of hard to show with all that's going on.
All that's going on.
Your quarterback coming back, and they talking about 3-4 weeks. It's not gonna be that. The man probably come back 6-7 weeks, probably.
Jared might rush him back though.
Jared ain't no doctor, man. You gonna get a man hurt again?
Jared might rush that man.
Man,
rush that man back.
I don't know, Conrad. We in trouble. I've been saying a long time ago why we ain't go get Landry in the offseason. Why didn't we go get Landry in the offseason? At least we would have had a threat in the slot, and you could have put him on the other side. You seen what Landry did for New Orleans the opening week. The boy ball, week 1. You know what I'm saying? We could have had him, but hey.
Conrad said about a bye week, Sean will be the coach, and Cooper will be the Tom Brady. Will be the Tom Brady light. Oh, he said Cooper Rush will be like Tom Brady light. He's believing in Cooper Rush. I don't really. Conrad Clay, I don't really believe in Cooper Rush. I don't.
That was like a one.
He's so.
Yeah, I don't. He beat Minnesota last year.
Yeah.
That was like a one-off, man. I don't know, man. I don't think he the guy, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah. I don't either.
I'm not.
I think we about to struggle.
Yeah.
I think we about
Cam
to
Newton, if you out there, brother, we need you.
I'll take Cam quick. And I wanted, you already know who I wanted from y'all.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
I wanted Jimmy G, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jimmy right now, boy.
I don't know if y'all sold. I understand he played in the rain. It was real bad weather out there, extremely bad. But I don't know if they completely sold on Trey. I don't know. I don't know if you know.
I don't.
So you got.
So
we ain't getting.
To me,
we ain't gonna get Garoppolo for them.
I don't think it's not in their plans to give up Jimmy because it would have happened by now. So I don't think that's in the plan.
And I think that's the reason why, because they don't believe in Trey. I don't think they believe in Trey.
Who y'all play this week?
I'll tell you what. He got a. Well,
at in Seattle.
No, at home.
Okay.
He gonna have to show me more than what he showed me.
The game won't Trey fault though.
No, I ain't. No, I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm.
But that dude got That boy, he's in a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation.
What's going on now?
Trey in a sticky situation, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't never play good enough. He will never play good enough or bad enough. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
but
a-
I don't think that. I think he can play better than that.
No,
think
I'm
he
just
don't.
saying it's gonna
I don't-
always
I don't-
be something to nitpick. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that.
but
It
hey,
is like that.
I'm saying I don't think that though.
wow, what you think then?
I don't think it's like a nitpick. I think dude is not as good as everybody hyped him up to be. I don't think that he's gonna live up to those
He
3
was
first
never
round
hyped
picks.
up, though.
Bro, y'all gave up like what 3 first round picks for him?
Yeah, but nobody
To get
hyped
him.
them up though.
Who you talking about,
Bro,
Jimmy
what-
G?
Yeah,
No,
no, I'm talking
Oh,
about
you
Trey.
talking about Trey.
I'm talking
Okay,
about
okay,
Trey.
okay,
Like,
okay.
dog, that's
Yeah.
hype. If you
It's
give
for-
up 3,
but it's
if you give up 3 picks, that's
But it's
definitely some hype,
It's
dog.
for down the line though.
You know what
It
I'm
ain't
saying?
for right now.
I don't think he's gonna be that good. We'll see.
We definitely gonna see.
We'll see.
My thing is, and Chris Broussard brought this. I was watching their podcast. He brought this up. He was like, if Trey Lance was playing down in Jacksonville like Trevor Lawrence,
You wouldn't know
we
nothing.
wouldn't be blowing it up like this. The only reason
That's
why
a fact.
that's a valid
That's a
point.
valid
That's a
point.
valid point.
That's
And I
very
said,
valid.
he
And
said,
the fact he's black.
Because Trevor Lawrence been trash.
or if he was playing for the Jets,
No, yeah.
he was down there.
or the
Who-
Giants.
yeah, or the Giants.
Yeah,
Or the
you
Ryan
right.
Jones.
That's a fact.
I don't think that we would be blowing. The only reason, shout out to Chris Broussard, the only reason he said that he felt like they were blowing this out of proportion is because that team is set up to be a Super Bowl
Hold on,
team.
let me
It's
pause-
proven
let me
already.
Pause on that, though. Let me
Okay.
pause on that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like we always talk about our teams and how like y'all focus on Cowboys, I focus on Niners.
Right.
Do you know we got 3 rookie offensive linemen? 3. How do a Super Bowl caliber team have 3 offensive linemen?
That's
How's
rookies.
that-
You
how's
talking about that's rookies?
Yeah, rookies. How's that a Super Bowl caliber team? We
I
got
think-
3 rookie.
Yeah, super caliber defense. Super Bowl
Right,
caliber
that's what I'm saying.
defense, man.
But not a team.
I don't really like your DBs like that for real. For real.
Right. But it's not a team that's not a Super Bowl caliber team, bro. So it's like y'all put this narrative out there. Well, not y'all, but they put the narrative out there like 49ers just can win the Super Bowl. No,
Well-
it's not. It's not that.
Well,
Well, I think anybody that go up against a team that make it from the AFC gonna lose anyway.
Yeah, them boys, yeah, they crazy.
well, I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Like how?
But I guess us on the outside, we look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I look at the 49ers. What I did last year. I mean, we don't know. It's only week 1, week 2. But I looked at them and like, man, like they right. They knocking at the door. It's some teams you be like, oh, they knocking at the door. Like the Bills, we be like, oh, they knocking at the door.
Oh, they
Before week 1. Before week 1. You know what I'm saying?
They been banging.
It's
on
certain
them.
teams you be like,
Yeah.
bro, they ain't
But
fall.
that was my pick last year. My pick was the Bills and the Niners.
Yeah.
That was my pick for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What's your pick this year?
Bills.
And who?
And I don't know who coming out.
I don't know,
Same
man.
here, bro.
I don't
I
know.
don't know about the Bills because every time I
Nah,
pick a favorite, every
bro.
time they start off hot, bro, it seems like they don't never.
Nah,
It's,
bro.
Hey,
that's just like football, bro.
Conrad says until Jerry joins the Queen, we're gonna be miserable for the upcoming season.
I ain't
Hey,
miserable.
bro. Hey,
Hey,
bro.
Conrad, I promise you I ain't miserable,
Hey,
bro.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Conrad, it is what it is. Cause I think his son just is dumb. So
Hey, Conrad, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised at all. It's just that I knew we was gonna be bad. I said we was gonna be 10-7. I flipped it. Now we're gonna be 7-10. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised
hey,
at all.
we get 7 games if we lucky. I hope we
Yeah,
I hope we
I
so
ain't-
trash we draft the quarterback.
I ain't surprised at all.
Man, I told you to go pay Lamar, man.
You say what?
Get Lamar a guaranteed contract.
Who? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
they still got rights to him for
Go
the
spend that money, Jerry.
Oh, so man. So I wanted to ask y'all about that. So y'all pretty much watch. I know y'all was flipping through the games like I was watching different games. Do y'all feel like from what we seen the football we seen in week 1, which was really sloppy. Let me tell you this. And I'm talking about I seen like 2 teams,
Yeah.
3 maybe
They look crisp,
clicking
right?
on all cylinders.
Right, yeah.
Everybody else, I'm talking about your team in the chat. I don't care who they is. For the most part, in its entirety, look trash. I know mine did. Bottom of the barrel.
You know what
So-
it is? I think it started with the preseason, bro.
That was this. I'm going there. Let me go there. So do y'all feel? We do know. I'm gonna set the narrative. So this ain't really narrative. This is the truth. So y'all do know they cut a preseason game out. So instead of 4, we get 3.
They should have never cut that shit.
And then that last week,
And they not playing no starters.
right, that last week, they're making a final roster cuts to get down to the final 53. 53-man roster, right? 53, 52, 53. So do y'all feel like teams need to play their starters? I'm gonna do you one better. You a head coach, I'm gonna give you both of y'all. I'm gonna start with Mom, start you. You a head coach. 3 games. How much do you play your starters? And what games do you play your starters in?
I got a plan.
Now hold on. But then before you go to now, you do know that you practice with one team for a week and then you play them in the preseason. Everybody do that, right? You go down there, well, vice versa. And you practice with them for a week, and then you play them on that Saturday or whatever it is. So knowing that, how much as a head coach do you play your starters, the guys you know 100% making that team in the preseason, so we don't get what we got in week 1?
After the 3rd preseason game, is there a break in between before the season starts?
After the 3rd preseason game, there's a week. Yes, it's a full week.
They playing the third.
It's no game.
They playing that 3rd game.
So they playing. They playing.
They playing at least the first quarter. At least I will say at least first quarter of the 3rd game.
Okay, so how much are you playing them leading up to the 3rd game?
I may play them like a series in the 2nd game.
Okay.
But I'll probably play them like the first quarter of the 3rd game.
Okay.
I don't want to do it more than a quarter because injuries are going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Football.
It's football. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it more than a quarter. You know what I'm saying?
But
Man.
that last one, a dress rehearsal though.
Yeah.
My boy from Illinois.
That's why I had to do the John Bill.
My boy from Illinois say 1 drive a game. So Illinois, you saying 1 drive all 3 games? You playing 1 drive? She say Dak. I don't know. So I guess he's saying you playing 1 drive all 3 games.
1 drive. That's
1 drive all 3 games.
That'll work too. That'll work.
Yeah, he's saying
I think that last game, I just give him a quarter, man.
The last game.
Yeah, that last one, just to get some
See,
chemistry.
That's quick.
I'm gonna be honest.
Then again, though, it depends on the team, though. So like,
explain.
Like, if they've been together, you know what I'm saying? If they've been together.
So if a veteran team.
Yeah, if it's like if they've been together, like for the most part, like continuity, like you can get away. I think you can get away with the drive on every game. But if you got like my team, like you had a fairly new team, like Trey Lance just coming there, like bro, like nah, you need more time. Like,
Nah, facts.
So I just think it depends on.
Hey, Matthew said the Chiefs did that depending on the player. Like they just kind of like just played them as a go.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard,
and
man.
They look Chris the first 2 games.
Of course they
They
did.
look good.
But they got a dang on
They got Pat.
killer back.
Well-
come on, man. Everybody ain't got a Pat, bro.
Yeah.
Pat had
Bro,
it clicking.
bro, threw that joint. Like that.
I see.
oh,
Yeah, he crazy. So I think me personally, man, to be honest, it's a hard question to answer because you still got to evaluate talent. You still got to evaluate. You got to because there's gonna be some guys that you're gonna need to put on the squad.
Point play period. This is just left it alone.
It should have been 4 games. Seemed like they
Yeah, this is just left it alone.
Because some people doing them preseason game, they just pop off the film, and it's like, yo,
Right.
we got to get him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that last game, I'm playing my starters a half. I have to. Now I might not play them that much, but I have to get them on the field, man. Especially like you see when you got new personnel, especially like an offensive line, bro. You have to get them some continuity.
look what it did like Kittle. Kittle ain't even play.
Yeah.
He hurt.
Yeah, and a lot of these guys getting hurt. You gotta play them, man.
You don't play, man. Like crazy.
Like not saying they wouldn't have got hurt if they played the preseason,
Nah,
but if they did, they would have been back sooner.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like they'd have been back sooner. So they got hurt earlier, they've been back sooner. So
yeah, man. Yeah. So we're gonna move to the next topic, man. So So Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers.
hey, Chop, you here?
Yeah, man.
Nah, he ain't up, Bill.
So Aaron Rodgers had a terrible day, man. I watched the game. They had a terrible day. But I want to know y'all opinion strictly on Aaron Rodgers as a leader.
Bro got to be the worst leader
He's
in the
not a
NFL.
leader.
As a
He got-
leader, what
he
do
gotta-
you feel?
He's not
He
a
has
leader,
to be the
bro.
worst leader in the NFL.
He's
bro.
a great talent.
Hands
That's
down.
it. That's
yeah.
all.
He hands down got to be the worst
He's
leader
a
in the
great
NFL.
talent. He has
Yeah.
never led anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got to be the worst leader in the NFL.
he
Yeah.
puts
Like,
me in the mind
easily.
frame of Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah.
he puts me up. Him and Kevin Durant, as far as their perspective sports. Yeah. Yeah. Only reason I said KD is because KD is top tier talent in the league. Like, you can't name 3, 4, 5 players better than KD. Not that many. You can name some, but not.
Right.
It's not a lot. It's not like you could just run off names.
100%.
And you can't run off names that's better than Aaron Rodgers. No matter how you feel about him.
Right.
I mean, the dude, didn't he win back-to-back
MVP?
MVPs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't, you know what I'm saying? But I do not feel like he's a good leader. Man, throwing
Yeah,
his,
because one year he went crazy, like 38 and like 4 interceptions.
he went crazy last
He
year.
went crazy that year.
What the guys that we thought were balling was still out there throwing 9, 10, 11
Right.
interceptions.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers was throwing like 4, 5.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, the whole season. So
Yeah.
he did go crazy. I never questioned his talent, but for him to be throwing his receivers under the bus like he did this week, to me was kind of disgusting.
Shannon Sharp said he act like he didn't sit on the bench 3 years and learn behind
That's a
Brett Favre.
fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Like
Yeah.
he came in,
Like
man.
he came out just throwing.
Like he was just a dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
homeboy, we didn't forget. You may be a talent. We didn't forget they took Alex Smith over you. We ain't forget.
And the fact that he would have a receiver if he would have took less money.
Yeah.
We said that he
Yeah.
pushed. I think he single-handedly pushed Devontae Adams
He
out the
did,
door.
man.
And
Out the
number
door.
17 had 140 yards on 10 receptions and a
By
touchdown.
himself.
By himself.
Man.
Boy be balling.
Cause people were saying, "Oh, he wanted to go over there and play with his boy, with the Raiders." And I understand they
Yeah,
played,
he like Favre. That's what we learned
they
from.
played college ball together,
Oh,
whatever.
we gonna get to that day.
But oh yeah, we gonna get to Brent Favre. You disgusting, my boy. You terrible. But we gonna get to him. But yeah, man, I feel like he single handedly when he took that 50 million, was it 50 million?
Yeah.
And then Devontae came to the table and tried to get his bread, and they was trying to short him. I was like, oh, I mean, because if you want to keep your guy, if that's your guy, and Aaron Rodgers had to realize, you remember how many years we watched you complain about not getting receivers.
Right.
When they drafted Love, and you wanted the number one receiver then. He was trying to, he was trying to get a receiver back then. He complained. He was pissed.
He did.
He had that spat with the coach because of the pick. That pick right there was a he wanted a receiver.
Yeah.
And they took what's his name? Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, yeah.
Jordan Love. And that was the issue. So now you come up to get your bread, and then Devontae gotta get paid. You know he gotta get paid. And you take nothing less. You take the max.
And bro, the head contract.
And look,
this was third.
I'm gonna add another joint in
done
there.
had-
Third,
contract,
his third big contract.
And then nigga, we didn't know if you was gonna retire or not.
Right.
You kept hollering about retirement.
Right.
What are you gonna go off in the sunset? Soon as somebody say something you don't like, you gonna retire.
Is this
My boy
your
said,
team?
my boy Flournoy said 130 million extension, 1 wild card, playoff loss, 9 years running. Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people still say he's one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
He just don't win.
I mean, I guess in the regular season,
Yeah.
in the regular season, I guess he would be.
Hey, how many years Patrick Mahomes been playing now?
What, 4 or 5? 4?
And his resume just about almost as good as Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, already.
Nah, that's a
Already.
fact. That's a
His
fact.
resume already almost as good as
Already.
Aaron Rodgers
That's a
right
fact.
now.
And it will be no
And it
question.
will be better.
No
than
question.
Aaron Rodgers when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
We talking about dude.
You said four
Yeah,
years. Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP, regular MVP,
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion. He already got one. That's all Aaron Rodgers got.
Yeah, man.
And Aaron and they don't act like they were that good either. They got hot.
They did get out, yeah. Yeah, man. So we'll see. We'll see about that one. So let's go ahead and get to because this is another big story, man. This is another big story. before we go there, I want to say the two big ones. Before we go there, let's go. We're gonna go to a topic before that, right? Gonna go back to my boy Dak with your boy Dak.
That's not my boy.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to your boy Dak.
It's not my boy.
Hey,
for everybody out there, in 4 or 5 weeks, we're gonna have a team review.
Nah, hold on. No, we not having nothing.
I'm changing
See how
teams.
they try to drag us?
Yeah,
bro.
we not having.
I am a Niner fan.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
One of us is undecided.
My boy would be having what you call it, a team reveal?
A team reveal.
Like a baby?
Yeah. Instead of
Vaughn will be
reveal, it's gonna
revealing
be a
who
team
his
reveal.
squad will be
Yeah,
for the
man.
foreseeable
Yeah.
future.
Yeah,
Guess who my new squad is?
So is that week 6? So you doing it on week 6?
Week 6.
Week 6.
Yeah.
Bet. Yeah.
He's not loyal.
No, I'm tired, man.
Bro,
Tired.
we might be 5-0. I mean 0-5.
God,
Yeah.
dog.
We might
Oh
be
yeah.
0-5.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or
you say no?
or 1-4.
You said this ain't no French. Ain't no we.
Ain't a week. Yeah.
Ain't no we.
As soon as week 6, it ain't gonna be no more week.
Yeah. So let me set the table, man. So this basically what happened. So I know y'all seen that cat got hurt on the thumb, broke his thumb or whatever, he hit his joint. Well, dude hit his hand making the pass, and then it broke. He already had surgery, went successful, out 4 to 6 or 4 to 8, something like that. 6 to 8.
I thought it was 4 to 6.
Something like that. Jerry Line talking about he gonna come back early. He not coming back early.
Like he got a bind.
Jerry Line. Yeah. You can't fool me. But anyway, so what disturbed me about this whole thing that nobody talked about, bro, that I watched on TV, and I'm like, okay, Cowboy fans are now fed up with that, right? I understand the injury. And y'all tell me if y'all noticed this. When Dak was running to the tunnel, when he got hurt,
They booed him.
no, not only did they boo him,
They booed him,
they
right?
threw trash at him.
Oh yeah, they did. Well, he was playing like it.
The boot, bro. But Mo, it's significance to that, bro. This your quarterback, bro. This is our $40 million quarterback. They booed him in his home stadium
wouldn't have
and
gave
threw
him over
trash
35.
at him.
Yo,
They threw trash at him.
everybody don't
So,
like Dak, man.
yeah. So you tell me, I want to know from you, is Dak a viable option for the future? And when I say future, I'm gonna just go the next 3 seasons, including this one. So this season,
if we don't draft the quarterback, there's nothing else out there though.
Right.
Like we don't draft one, like
Right.
there's nothing else out there.
So-
and are we going to be bad enough to get a top tier quarterback at the top of the rounds?
Exactly.
And will Jerry even do that? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like right now, like tell me the free agent we gonna sign Cam. Like
Right.
that's gonna be a viable option for 3 years. If you talk about right now, sure, Cam will be a good option right now. But if you're saying for 3 years, tell me who we're gonna get. It's just like I say it all the time about what happened with Tony Romo. We lucked up into that when we left Tony Romo, but before Tony Romo, we was who was it? Quincy? What's his name? Eric Quincy or somebody like that. I can't remember the quarterbacks we had before we got to Tony Romo. You know what I'm saying? And then we have an old ass Drew Bledsoe too. Yeah, he was old. And then he ended up getting hurt. So before then, it's gonna be a hard. Quarterbacks are a dime a dozen, right? So it's gonna be hard to come and find another one that'll give us even somewhat the production that Dak did. So we got to be grateful for what we got. But long term options, man, I don't think Dak is.
I don't have to be grateful for what I have. I don't, because it hasn't gotten me anything. Like the thing, be grateful for what
Right.
you. Let me give you an
Let
example.
me say this to
Okay,
this.
go
Let me
ahead.
say that to this. Why I say that is because you can be the Jaguars every year, bro. And you're not. You ain't at the bottom every year, bro. You can literally be the Jaguars or the Texans right now.
Right.
So that's why I said be grateful for what you got, because at least with Dak you're competitive. At least with Dak you're gonna get into the playoffs. You're not gonna go anywhere.
I don't
But
want to.
you can be in purgatory rebuild mode for 10 years because you don't have a Dak.
I'm not. The thing is, I'm not speaking for all Cowboy fans. Right.
That's what it was. You're right.
Right. I'm not speaking for all
That's
Cowboy
the
fans.
verdict.
But what I'm saying is, he say you could be grateful, but the thing is, I'm not grateful because I'm not winning. That's the thing. You keep telling me that you're putting a product on the field, including my $40 million quarterback, right?
Right.
And you keep telling me it's going to be okay, but I see no change from year to year, especially with that position. I don't see any change. You know what I'm saying? But Jerry will run out and tell me that it's, we're making progress in the roster. I significantly seen the roster drop this year. I seen us, and let's just say if our roster on a scale of 1 to 10, let's just say our roster was an 8, well, we dropped to a 6. And it was like I could see position by position where we fell underneath. I think was average. Average will get you, maybe a wild card, maybe not per se. Roll the dice. We was underneath that, and I seen it in the roster, so that's why I wasn't shocked when we did what we did. Now I don't feel at this point. I'm only talking about today because Dak could come out and ball the rest of his contract. As of today, I don't feel like Dak is a viable option for what we need because with Dak, I'm gonna give. We just watched the game the other night. Things were not perfect for Pat Mahomes, especially not in the first half, in my opinion, right? But I steady see quarterbacks overcome when they line don't play well, when they receivers are not catching everything, when they not picking up blitzes.
Joe Burrow did it. He got hit like 30 times.
Yes, he had the way. He got sacked 9 times, I believe.
And the only reason
almost won.
And the only reason why they didn't, because they missed a field goal.
And he made it to the Super Bowl. My thing is, when do we get a quarterback that wins when everything is not perfect, when the stage is not set perfect? You get what I'm saying? Because for things to be more perfect, for other teams, you have to take less money and you have to fill other slots on that position. Well, we in a position where Jerry is not filling those slots, no matter if Dak took $20 million.
That's true.
Right.
It doesn't matter because we just had $10 million for Lyle Collins.
So
and we didn't do nothing with that money.
Overall product.
Overall,
the reason why you're not great.
Well, no, that
or
too.
Dak
But it kind of starts with my quarterback. Everything has to be set up in his favor for him to win, and this league is not set up like that. It's just not.
Yeah.
Because your O-line could be perfect, and then your right guard go down, and then you know what I'm saying? You mixing and matching. You know what I'm saying? It just he's not.
Can I tell you when I
it doesn't
Dak,
work, bro. He's just
can
not.
I tell you when I figured out Dak wasn't the one? It was last year.
Oh yeah.
When I saw Dak lose a game in 14 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the next week, Patrick Mahomes won a game in 13 seconds. And I said, you know what? The guy we got ain't it. He's not the one. I said, because the ones,
Right, man.
they can do that. You know
No,
what I mean?
Kenneth Williams. That's what I'm saying. I'm not comparing them as talents. I'm not comparing Dak and Mahomes as talents. What I'm saying is I'm seeing these quarterbacks, some younger quarterbacks than Dak, and they're winning when things are not in their favor. That's I'm not saying that their talent matches up. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when things don't go wrong, I mean I'm sure Flanoy can say the same thing. You hardly never feel like he out of a game. You never feel like he out of a game. You always like
he never out.
You always feel like he got a shot.
Yeah,
We don't feel like that about. Honestly, do you feel like that when we get down?
Hey, look, if we get down
21 to 10, do you feel like we can come back? That's not even that far.
If we down 2
You see what I'm saying? I'm not confident we can come back.
Yeah, if we're down
I'm
2
just being
touchdowns,
real.
I think it's over.
It's a wrap.
If you down 2 touchdowns against Patrick Mahomes, it ain't enough. You need to have him by 3.
Yeah, I ain't comparing them as quarterbacks because they not on the same level. What I am saying is I see guys week in, week out, week out, and they can win when stuff is not going right. You know what I'm saying? They can throw a pick in the first half, get a fumble, field goal kicker shank a 30-yard, 35-yard field goal, and then they can come back in the second half and win the game. I see it all the time. But when we get down, it's like pulling teeth. We actually surprised when we come back. Now I'm being real, bro. I can only be real, and y'all call me, oh, you ain't a real cow. I'm stating the facts, bro. I'm not telling you. This is not fandom. I'm telling you what I'm watching, and you watching the same thing.
Right.
What I'm watching on the TV, I don't feel from what he's done up until this point that he's the guy going forward.
Conrad Clay said, Drayce, those players had better coaching in college and now have better coaches in the NFL. He isn't held accountable by McCarthy. That's true. That's true. 'Cause we talked about that earlier, and I was like, it's a reason why he went in the 4th round.
Right.
And the other cats that we talking about,
I think it was 6.
the other cats we talking about went in like the 1st round.
Right.
Like the Justin Herberts and stuff like that, like they went the 1st round. Like them guys.
Is he all right?
They got who? Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got them ribs. He got them ribs.
Yeah, he got cracked. He got cracked hard.
God.
Sometimes you got to run.
He toughed that out, boy.
Yeah, he did. Because he made a bum throw, and then he came right back and made a he made a hell of a throw.
Yeah,
I think it was the very next play. If I'm
My
not
boy,
mistaken.
Justin Herbert, if you ever watch this, learn to run, my boy. Don't take it all on.
That's a big boy too. 6'6".
Don't talk.
What
Don't take it all
he
on, buddy.
230, 235,
Yeah.
240. He that big boy. That's a big boy.
He stood in that pocket.
Yes,
that
sir.
hit.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I don't, Conrad, I understand what you're saying about the coaching. I get all of that, man. I understand. But Dak is not doing himself no favors, man. He's not, bro.
100%.
He's not. I understand coaching. I understand the penalties. We've been the most penalized team for at least the 3 to 5 years. We've been the most penalized team.
You know what I think too, though? I don't think Dak understand the offense like that.
He Calamari.
Yeah, because when you think about it, bro, like we get in situations, you would think like he'll know, like, okay, I'm gonna check the ball here. It just seems like he just don't know what's going on sometimes. Like he's going by the script. You know what I'm saying? He's not changing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't know how to improv all the stuff. You know, I think he just a stick to the script type quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He ain't no Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or Joe Burrow. No somebody that's got some command over the offense.
Yeah.
You know?
And the thing is, I seen what you said. Yeah, he did revolutionize the game, bro. He did. In my opinion, Pat Mahomes did what Steph Curry did in the NBA. That's my opinion. I think when their careers are all done, I think they would have had the same effect on the game, on the 2 games, the NBA and the NFL.
Respectfully,
Respectfully, I feel that's my opinion. Because he like Sonoy said. He does do a lot of things that your quarterback coach you not to do. Do not throw across the field. Do not be throwing shovel passes. Don't do none of that stuff. But he does it, and it's effective. It's not sloppy. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's
facts. Yeah, but hey, Conrad see what I'm saying though. He understand. He said, I agree with y'all. I'm not Kyle Senior. Dak is acting like he will be fired if he goes off script. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I watch the guy, it seems like he just got to do it A, B, C, D.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't go that way, then he's screwed.
He doesn't run. He doesn't run anymore, and that's when he was the most effective. Yeah, but I don't know if he's not running because he's not healthy.
Yeah, it might be a mental block.
I think he's scared.
Yeah, he might be scared.
Yeah. He stopped running. I'm talking about he just stopped running.
Yeah, I think he came back from injury. He stopped.
Y'all won all them games last year, and then he got hurt, and he wasn't the same after that.
Yeah,
he was not the same after that, bro.
Yeah.
He came back kind of.
Yeah, he was done. I understand last year the foot.
You can't play these high level sports hesitant, bro.
I don't feel like it's not. And like I said, he always has the ability to come in here and make me a liar, change my mind. Always. It's always an option. But I'm just saying, from what I watched up until the day, I just don't see him being a viable option. I just feel like we have an average to slightly above average quarterback, and that's where we're going to be. And with our roster's penalty, and
he's slightly better than Kirk Cousins.
And with our roster, the penalties we get a game, and the failure for accountability for coaching, that doesn't equate to even making it to a championship game, let alone the Super Bowl. I'm just being honest. And if I'm wrong, Cowboy fans, prove that I'm wrong, because right now I feel like I'm right. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now we gonna get to one of our major topics. We gonna split these up.
That look better with Cooper, Ken.
He for sure look better with Cooper.
It was a blanket for him, man.
Yeah, man. Cooper is an excellent route runner,
cover up your weaknesses.
He can run a route.
Cover a whole lot of crowd. Yeah.
Cover up your weaknesses, man.
Yeah. So the Suns owner, man.
Oh boy.
The Suns owner.
Here we go.
Was fined $10 million and suspended for 1 year for the way they put out the report was he had used the N-word several times in conversations. He was referring them back to conversations that other African Americans was having with each other, and he was using the word in the context. You know how some people try to cover that up, like they was out there saying, or they try to say it in rap songs or whatever, trying to cover it up. And so he did that. Also, he was making inappropriate comments to females that worked in the organization.
What's up, PG?
What's up, PG? Several of them. That boy PG out in New York, man.
Yes, sir.
He was making several comments up to females in the workspace, and this had been going on for a long time. And now, not to mention that I was told. Well, I wasn't told. It was reported that a while back he had several complaints of the same thing years and years and years back. So this is not something new. This is like repeated behavior. So, Mom, what you think about this suspension and the whole outlook on this?
I don't think it was enough.
situation.
I don't think it was enough. I'm not gonna say he was supposed to lose the team, but I don't think 1 year and $10 million that's a drop in the bucket to that dude, man. Like,
Right.
and here's the thing, like we can't compare it to what happened with the Clippers because they had the Clippers do it on audio. Like they played the audio and we heard this dude say it, so that's why he got banned. Everything else,
Seven Hearted, what's up, my man? What's going on?
Everything else, now when you look at it, it's just hearsay.
Yeah.
They don't have no audio to back this up. It's just a group of people saying, "Hey, yeah, he be saying that." You know what I'm saying?
Mama?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man, it just be a bunch of people saying that he said it,
Right.
and you really don't have no proof to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this: everybody can't tell the same lie, so they were telling the truth.
Oh yeah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Everybody can't tell the same.
Come on,
lie.
man.
Like,
Ain't nobody
not
just
everybody. And I would be totally in support of this dude losing the team. But I don't think it's going to happen, so there's no need for me to get my hopes up. I think that's what he's going to get. I think it was a slap on the wrist. Like, hey, don't do it again. He going to do it again. Because most of these cats, these $1 billion owners that,
They do what they want.
They do what they want.
Like,
I want $1 billion, dog. What you going to tell me, bro? Like, they do what they want. You know what I mean?
What you think about it, Shay? How you feel about the whole thing?
Man,
about the fine.
It's sad, but it's like it's what we used to, bro. And it's sad to say that.
That is sad.
Like,
that is
sad.
normal.
Nah, fair, it's normal,
Yeah,
bro.
like-
Yeah, you right, Shay.
It's sad that it's normal.
It's normal.
They not
It's
doing.
normal.
They're not gonna do nothing about. Like what they did was nothing for real. Like Ramone said, like
Yeah, it was nothing, bro.
They ain't doing nothing.
They ain't doing nothing for real. They don't care. Like,
Money be covering up a
No,
whole lot of
money come
shadiness,
on.
man.
money move the world.
I feel like
bro, think about that dude age, man, and tell me you don't think he got that racism in him.
Exactly.
oh no.
Come on,
100%.
man. Come on, man. When were you born?
100%. 100%.
And we ain't gonna skip past the women. We ain't gonna skip past that part.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, like
He should have been going for that.
He should have been
Like
gone,
that.
just,
long time ago.
But
But he won't.
you know, racism is not as bad as making passes. I'm not saying this. I'm not personally saying that. I'm saying society.
Right.
Yeah.
Racism is not as bad as making a
Yeah, 'cause that's
Right.
sexual
Exactly.
Yeah,
pass at a woman. That's not as bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Nah,
not
facts.
as bad.
No, facts, because you don't have to be a certain race to have pass made at you.
Yeah.
See, racism is America's pastime, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll
ain't gotta get
dip in. Yeah, we ain't. Yeah.
That's what America was built on.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's just like
That's a
drinking
fact.
water.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna tell you who I feel. I feel. Oh, first of all, I feel bad for everybody in the organization that it affect. Like, because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
Your boss coming back in a year, he racist.
See that, but see, that's different. Like, for instance, right,
bro.
the person you work for might be the CEO of the company or whatever. To us, that's just like a regular person. You know, they might make a couple $100,000 a year, get a couple bonuses.
Facts.
It's a different ball game when somebody that's a owner of a team that's worth billions and billions of dollars. I'm gonna tell you like this: you feel like your power, as far as you, getting the situation rectified about the conduct is less just because of the status of the person. That's why when people come out and say, "Oh, they raped me, they did this," the higher the status of the person, the less the person want to come out.
Yep.
That's just the way it is, bro. It's always been set up like that. That's why people hold stuff so long, because they feel like, oh, he was in power, he was a CEO, he was a movie star, he was a big time rapper, he was this, he was that, and they don't want to come out. So you can imagine how the people felt that this man was just walking around making passes and racial slurs or bringing it up in the however he was doing it, bro. However he was doing, you can imagine how them people felt,
bro.
They probably felt powerless, bro.
But you talking about a country that literally elected a president that, man.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like literally, bro. Like they don't care. They don't care.
Quincy, what's up, man?
He was doing it to them to his own white women. So you think he gonna get
right? So I'm gonna say for all the people that had to work in an environment like that, man, I feel bad for them. You know, my heart goes out to him because
you imagine being that woman husband,
bro. Facts, boy. She gotta go.
Bro, you almost feel like this man.
What's up, Quincy?
This ain't no. I'm gonna drive up to your job and put hand. Bro, you not really doing that to no $1 billion. Right. So do you know how that makes a man feel? It don't want to make you feel powerless. Like, what am I really gonna do? This ain't average Joe Blow, and you can roll up to your wife's job and put hands on or tune him up. You can't. This ain't that, right? So, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna highlight one specific person that I feel bad for, and that's Chris Paul, because he already went through the situation.
Yeah.
What other odds? You probably have a better chance. Right? Yeah. You probably have a better chance of hitting the Mega Million than two of your owners that you played for get caught red-handed being racist. Now, I'm not saying they are racist, because there's probably more racist than that. Probably a whole lot more. Right. But I'm saying getting caught by the league, having evidence, all that stuff, and you end up playing for both of those organizations in your career. What's the odds, bro? What are the odds?
And then to go back to the power thing, bro.
I feel bad for Chris.
Go back to the power thing, bro. Adam Silver said, "I don't have the power to take the team from him."
Yeah, like he had to get voted.
He don't even have the power.
He had to get a vote. Well, again, this didn't make the league look bad. So they had my audio,
right,
and it got released. Then the whole league will look bad,
right?
Because something about owner and racism just don't go to it.
Yeah,
something about your owner saying the N word just don't sound right.
Conrad, what explain that? What you mean? You said it's Chris Paul's fault.
I wish they.
What do you mean? So this is what I'm saying.
I wish they had some audio.
Like, are you saying that? Because I know how
they said it was an investigation.
I know how I feel. I feel like Chris Paul. Matter of fact, not just Chris Paul. I feel like every African American on the team, which is probably 95%,
the majority
of the team, should not play. And you let the league. You throw that situation back in the commissioner's lap and say, we ain't playing for Buddy. So you saying you can't make him give up the team? Right. Okay, we not playing for him. So we about to give you another issue
now,
that you got to take care of. So take care of that. Yeah. You can't take the team. Fair enough. You can't take the team from him. Now, we ain't playing for Buddy.
Watch this.
And you ain't gonna make us play for him. Yeah. So now what you do?
Yeah, cause watch this. All that TV money you got to put me on TV, if I'm supposed to be on Christmas Day, not now. All them primetime matchups, not now.
What do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do? Hey, I don't, cause
yeah.
In as sensitive as this country is right now, you cannot tell a black man not to play for somebody if he say, I don't feel comfortable playing for somebody that I feel is racist. Right. What are you going? You cannot make him play. They will boycott the NBA. And 90-something% of your players are African American. Yeah. And Chris Paul, is he still? Nah, I think he gave up that position as the head of the.
I think Kyrie.
It's Kyrie.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he gonna miss some games behind that.
Ain't gonna bring that up. But
Kyrie gonna miss some games behind that this year.
But I ain't gonna bring that up.
I stand with CP.
But what do you do, man? Like, what do you do? If the man say
he want Kyrie to play this year. No, CP, don't take off, bro.
No. I honestly don't feel like.
Nah, you fat. What are you gonna do?
I don't think. I don't see a scenario where you can make them guys play.
Nah, you fat. That's
I don't see a scenario.
Them checks hit hard, bro. And not only that, you got to think about the bottom line too, right? So if they don't play, the janitors don't get paid. They don't play, the ball boys don't get paid. They don't play, the coaches. It affects everybody.
Affects so
and it affects some people that really ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Some people that really need a job.
I do understand, Mom, but like we don't feel comfortable working with co-workers that you feel like is racist.
Yeah.
Somebody that can't tell you nothing. They ain't your supervisor or nothing. You just don't feel comfortable with working with them because you feel like they racist. Or you feel like they done made a comment or they done did something. It's like, okay. Because me, I always give somebody a pass. So depending on what the situation, I was like, all right, I'm going to keep my eye on because I think dude kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I kind of watch your habits. I'm like, okay, buddy racist. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really want to work
with that. I agree with you.
So imagine somebody up here. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with that, man. It's just that I think it almost be a borderline selfish for the NBA players to do that. Now that I think about it in retrospect, just because it's gonna fuck somebody over that really need their job. Like somebody's livelihood, if they don't play,
I do understand.
It's gonna be screwed up because they didn't play. Now the NBA player gonna be fine because he got money from last year. But that man living check to check.
How you make a mark though? But how you make a mark if you don't do that?
I agree. That's a way to make a mark. But I'm saying you're gonna screw everybody over when you make a mark.
Because
you're gonna send a message, but somebody gonna lose their job, probably lose their house, their car, some stuff like that because they didn't have no money. You know what I mean? They didn't have no income.
And we ain't trying to go political, but I mean this is like almost a political issue. The thing is, every time somebody made a stand in the black culture, it was always uncomfortable. It ain't never was comfortable, bro. It always was comfortable for some of it.
Yeah, no.
It got to be.
It's got to be drastic. I agree. I'm just saying that. Like I said, to me, it's like I don't know if I would do it just because I know. For me, I'll be straight. I make millions of dollars, bro. But this cat that's living paycheck to paycheck that work here, dump the trash, he ain't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why it's so tough.
And you think the owner gonna be friendly enough to get him to pay them anyway? And he on the file? No.
Yeah. Yeah, you say that sounds good, but they not gonna not play because yeah. Oh, you read that one already, bro. I think mine lagging. Boycott.
It's time for the tip off.
Yeah. Nah, hey.
Then walk off. Yeah.
Don't nothing hurt like a bottom dollar, bro.
You know what? They ain't even got to do it for a whole season. They can do it for a quarter in the NBA. Go crazy.
Yeah. Right.
Play the other three quarters and just stay off the court for one quarter, and then just play the second and the third quarter.
Nah, facts.
Man.
Nah, facts.
Go to every game. Go to every game forfeiting.
Nah, facts. Hey, man, I wanted to ask y'all a question, man. I don't know where I got this from, but and we gonna get to this topic. We getting there. Shannon Sharp was talking about the Brent Favre situation, and something got to clicking in my head, and I say, do y'all feel like? And Shannon Sharp, this is not no knock because I love Shannon Sharp. He's my favorite analyst right now.
By far.
By far. Yeah. Do y'all feel because Shannon Sharp is so outspoken that they gonna eventually try to attack him media wise? I was thinking when he was saying, hold on, let me finish. I'm gonna set it up for you. I was thinking, I was like, man, bro, I was like, every time somebody come out and they outspoken like that, I feel like it's like, man, they always try to dig up something or maybe something that you took care of or something that you did maybe 20, 30 years ago or try to put something on. Do y'all feel like
they gonna do
possibly the next few years they gonna try to pull some because he's so outspoken
what's so crazy
on
about this question is me and my wife was talking about this morning. My wife came and said Shannon Sharp better stay on his P's and Q's because if he ever mess up, they're gonna be on him.
And we ain't even talk about this topic.
About that.
No, I'm saying me and you haven't talked about
it. And me and my wife, and I told my wife, I said, "You damn right." If he ever mess up, it is over. They gonna dog him to the sun go. They gonna try. Yeah. And somehow somebody got to Stephen A. because he calmed down a lot.
No, yeah.
Because at first he was just like that.
Yeah.
And then somebody got to Stephen A. or something, and he just calmed down, and then everybody started accusing him.
But I won't.
Cool,
I don't.
We got to understand, Stephen A. was the first one to be like that.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, it changed.
I don't see.
I don't know if the money did it.
Yeah, with bread.
Somebody. It had bread. Yeah.
I don't see Shannon like even if it did happen, Shannon will walk away before he'll like take some money. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see him doing.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing like Stephen A. and like kind of like because Stephen A. is not the Stephen A. he was at first.
Nah,
So I don't see Shannon doing that. Shannon will walk
Right.
away from
It
it
might have been the
before.
money.
Shannon
Right.
walk away from it before he becomes somebody else.
Blackmail, outspoken, guaranteed. They tried to do Strahan and yep.
Yeah.
I just feel like, man,
Even though we saw Strahan on Good Morning America, like, how the where he get there?
yeah. I feel like, man, I feel like,
Like, bro, what the world?
and God forbid, I hope, like, you gotta, man. I know you already. He seemed like a stand up dude, man. But I just feel like they gonna try to pull something. I seen this too many times, bro.
Yeah,
I seen it.
hey,
you can't
talk too much.
You can't be black and outspoken.
Can't talk too
Yeah,
much.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta be one of those.
And you gotta. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be black and
Hey,
quiet.
matter of fact, bro.
You can't-
Matter of
it's
fact,
just-
that's why Stephen A. had to get rid of Max. Why he had to get rid of Max, man?
Why you say that?
Because Max was going harder for us than he was.
Oh yeah, he was. He was at one time.
Max was going harder,
And he
bro.
was
Like,
killing. He was killing.
yeah,
Yeah.
He said they read videos about it. CBS. He had allegations of forcing sex on a lady.
Wait.
You talking about Strahan, Conrad?
No, I think you're talking about Shannon.
You talking about Shannon?
That don't even seem right. But he probably.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he probably right about his information, but I don't believe Shannon Sharp did that though. I mean, he could have. We never know.
Nowadays, you only need allegations.
That's
you don't,
it.
You don't
Yeah,
need,
facts.
You don't
All you need
need
is
that to be
allegations.
true,
It
bro.
ain't gotta be true now.
You
Yeah.
lose your whole career over somebody saying you did something.
They sent my boy went to court. Deshaun Watson went to court. They said not guilty. And they still wanted to fire him.
Yeah.
No proof at all.
No proof at all.
No proof
Before
at
the
all.
judge and
I-
everything, bro.
I really hope not, man. Just because I enjoy his takes, especially on stuff like we about to talk about with the Brent Favre situation. I enjoy him because I feel like they're genuine, man, and I feel like that if I was to have, or you or anybody in this room was to have a conversation with him off air, I don't think nothing would change in that conversation.
Nah.
I think it
Nah,
would be
fact.
just like he delivered
Yeah. Nah.
on TV, and it's authentic. It don't feel made up. It don't feel like it's for clicks or watch time or none of that stuff like
Right.
that. I feel like it's all, and even the things he say about players, especially in football, I feel like if he was to meet them guys, it would be all the same. All that stuff would be the same. I don't think he would change. I don't think he would waver. If that guy was sitting in the seat right in front of him and Skip Bayless, I
Right.
think and his answers would be the same. I think it's authentic. And I feel like when you successful like that and you speak your mind, I just feel like it's a matter of time before they try to keyword pin. They don't mean you done it. Pin something on you.
Well, then he's already had substantial sex allegations that are still currently going on. It was released in 2020, and they're still trying to negotiate.
I don't even
Yeah,
want to.
yeah,
I
you
don't
wanna know,
even
yep.
want to get in that because I don't want to feel like I'm. Nah. Nope.
So let's jump to the next topic.
Yep. But see, I didn't even know that information though. But I didn't know that. I never looked it up. But I just know how America works.
Right.
I'm almost 40 years old. I've been here long enough to know that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I see this too many times. You can't rewrite the book. The book is already written. They just
Right.
go and try to do. You know how they say
Yeah.
history repeats itself.
Yeah.
Well, in this issue, it repeats itself quite often. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
all the
saying?
time.
So I see it. I see the writing on the wall already. I just hope it don't. I hope it's not successful. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so let's talk about we'll talk about I'm like I said, I'm gonna hold off on that one. Let's talk about Canelo Triple G. Canelo Triple G tonight on 8 Eastern time. I don't know what it is.
So probably about 11:30 when they gonna fight.
I seen 11 o'clock ring walk.
Yeah, about that time.
So what's y'all feelings on the fight? I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
y'all.
talk to us, Joe.
I'm gonna go first, and then I'm gonna let y'all have it. I didn't ask for this fight. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Right.
I didn't ask for the fight. I'm a hardcore fight fan. I watch any fight, even if it's a no name, because I love boxing. Boxing has eclipsed probably almost top of my sports, pecking order. But I'm gonna watch the fight. My synopsis on the fight is it probably ends in another decision. Triple G is 40 years old. He's 40 years old. He haven't been fighting the best, I don't feel. I will tell you this though. This is what I will say. If Canelo loses this fight, he gonna be on that Anthony Joshua down spiral.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. Yeah. That's my honest opinion tonight. So just for that reason, I'm gonna watch the fight because he cannot lose. Triple G is 40 years old. He can take an L and ride off into the sunset. You getting that Canelo paycheck, so you about to get paid probably 2-3 times what you got paid your last fight. Right. So you can lose. You 40 years old. You old. People felt that you beat Canelo the first fight anyway. Mm-hmm. So if you beat him this time, you know, if you lose this time, I mean, you can retire, bro. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Canelo cannot lose tonight. Yeah. He cannot lose. He cannot lose. What you think about the fight, man? What you
It's a must win.
Is it something that you asked for?
It's a must
Is it something that you had on your calendar as watching boxing? Is it something? Yeah.
Bro, what I tell you?
I feel like this. I felt like it did just like this show. It popped up.
What I say in the chat?
What did these dudes
What
fight?
I say in the chat when you say, "Hey, bro, we watching the fight Saturday"? What I say? Who fighting?
See, man. I think it was a network thing, bro. I think the Zone.
I ain't even know who. I ain't know people fighting.
I think the Zone. I'm gonna tell y'all. This is what I feel. I feel like the Zone been paying Canelo all this money. Yeah. But they ain't getting the return.
Yeah.
So they like, hey, we need a big fight.
I feel like this dude. I feel like this dude. He losing. I feel like I don't think he gonna lose. I think he got whopped last time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So he probably still pissed off about that. He went up. He went up.
He
should have went up. Yeah. When he went up, he got whopped.
Yeah.
So that wasn't even really close either. I don't know why he thought it was.
Yeah. He got
just like the Anthony Joshua fight. I don't know why Anthony Joshua thought it was close. Bro, you got whopped.
That boy was a robot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't look like
he's a robot.
He could have said maybe if he could have said next time.
No, man.
Yeah, man. So we'll see what happened. Like I said, I personally didn't ask for this fight.
But we here.
We here, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. As a non-boxing, you kind of gotta just take what they give.
Right.
That's sad, bro. Yeah. Because it's like the only sport like that is like, here, take this. Pay for it.
We did have a little run though.
We had last year.
Yeah, we had a little run. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had a little run, man.
If we have another, you get 1 year like that every 5 years.
Yeah, we had a little run.
This year ain't gonna be like that. Cause we already midway through September. And they ain't really even start dropping the schedule for the end of the year yet.
Yeah, man. Them Texas boys do be rumbling, man.
They rumble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They do be rumbling.
Talking about Jamil. Yeah.
Hey, boy, man down.
Yeah. Them boy be boxing, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. So we gonna go into another fight. We got a lot of people is excited about me. I can't even talk. Excited about this fight a couple years back, but as the fight kept getting put off further and further and further, I mean, people started losing interest in the fight. I'm gonna be honest, me being one of them. That's Crawford and Spence.
Yeah.
To me, the biggest fight in boxing. So this week, supposedly, Crawford has signed his portion of the fight. The fight will be a 65 Errol Spence, 35 Crawford split. Now, I will say this before I throw it to y'all. I don't feel like that split is fair.
Nah.
I thought it should at least be 60-40 or 55-45 Spence way because he's the bigger pay-per-view draw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't argue, really. You can't argue that. Regardless who you feel win the fight,
numbers
you can't.
Got
The numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't.
I do feel like that's the biggest fight in boxing, though.
Yes, sir.
So he signed his portion, and now Errol Spence side is waiting, and I guess they're going through the paperwork and doing, dotting their I's, crossing their T's. And I would expect him to be signed by next week. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like he will be signed, and the date is November the 19th. But this is boxing. Until you see him walk down the ring walk,
right,
ain't nothing set in stone.
It ain't happened.
Shay, what you got on the fight, man?
Like I said, bro.
What you think about the fight?
I will not believe it until I see it. But you already know if it happens, like my brother said, it is a national holiday.
It's a national holiday.
I done told my wife, well, if that fight happens, I'm at Drayce house all day.
That's what we do. We watch boxing over here.
Yeah, I'm with there. It's a national holiday. I might take off work.
I don't even remember the last time we
on
missed a
Friday.
fight.
Yeah.
In anticipation.
Bruh.
On Friday.
Bruh.
We don't miss major fights, so I promise you
We
that.
lit at
we
12
watch.
o'clock. We
yeah,
lit at noon.
Yeah, we watch all of them.
Drinking all day.
Every single
Yes,
last
sir.
one of them. What you think about that fight, man? Because I know you fought. You seen Crawford and you seen Spence.
I seen them.
Just
and
I
I think this gonna be one hell
This
of
gonna be a
fight.
thump.
I think it's gonna be the one. I think it's gonna be the biggest fight we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Now from what I saw, my eye test tells me Spence gonna win out. Yeah.
I rock with Man Down Promotion.
Yeah. Spence gonna win out because he cracky.
He cracky.
Remember I told you I had never seen him fight till I seen
he cracky.
him beat up what's his name, Ugo.
Yeah.
Man, he beat Ugo so bad I thought Ugo was a rookie. Like I thought, like, hey yo, was he a sparring partner?
Nah.
And then y'all was like Ugo.
He just
y'all
whooped
like Ugo,
Pacquiao.
yeah. Y'all like, oh, he just whooped Pacquiao. I'm like, oh, so he's good.
Yo.
Like,
Nah, he's solid.
I'm like, man.
He's a solid fighter, man. He ain't no scrub. Yeah. But yeah, man. So y'all just look out, man. Like I said, we try to. I know boxing is not a major sport.
I'm praying for it. I'm praying for that fight.
Yeah, we try.
I'm praying they sign contracts.
Yeah, we try to put boxing in the mix, man, because there are, believe it or not, there are some extremely talented young fighters. You know what I'm saying? What happened? What I missed?
They are going to promote that phone booth boxing soon.
Hey, who said that?
Conrad.
Hey, Conrad, I listen. I watch it, bro. No lie.
Man, that's a little entertaining. Hey, Matthew said,
I watch
I'm
it.
going for Texas. Drayce is hurting for sports like we in COVID.
Hey, my boy about to play tonight, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. We took a hard loss to Alabama last week, man.
Roll time.
Yeah, we took one,
Who
man.
y'all play tonight?
UTSA.
Roll UTSA.
Man, we supposed to beat them, man. We better beat them.
Boy.
All right, so let's talk about y'all boy, man. Let's talk about y'all. One of y'all,
Everybody one
top 10 quarterback. Yeah, man.
in league history.
Oh, country boy. Brent Favre, man.
Man, look
The
here.
interception king. All right, man. So
King Inno.
So hey, if I mess up any of these details, please correct me in the chat. I got no problem with that. So it says let me pull this close. Newly released evidence shows Brent Favre and former Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant diverted at least $5 million of the state's welfare funds to construct a new volleyball arena at the University of Mississippi. So that is his alma mater, right? So basically,
I had daughter go there.
to break this down, do she still go there? Or she went there?
She went there.
Okay. So let's break this down in layman's terms. So basically what he did was him and the old governor, I guess they were buddy. They decided that they wanted to take $5 million from Mississippi welfare. If I'm not mistaken, Mississippi is very, very poor.
The poorest state.
Yeah.
Okay, they're the poorest.
The
Poorest
poorest
state.
state.
Oh man,
Yeah.
The poorest
I
state.
think I missed that one.
Yeah, the poorest state in
poorest
America.
state.
Okay, so that
And
make
we got states that don't nobody go to, like North Dakota. And
Right.
they poor
And
than
they
that.
the poorest state. What's the North Dakota?
right.
What's in North Dakota?
You right.
Air Force Base in South Dakota.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So dang. Okay, poor state. So they took $5 million. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Man, let's just say what welfare is.
I
You're
mean,
talking about people eating.
Yeah.
You're talking about health care.
Yeah.
You're talking about people going to the doctor.
Yeah.
Their children.
Yeah.
This
You
is
took-
where they took money from.
You took
Yes,
yeah,
it
you
is.
took $5 million from that.
Hey, baby.
Almost 20% of Mississippi's population is in poverty.
Yeah. 20%.
That's crazy, bro. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
And they took money from that. And you mean to tell me we was going to jail for $450 worth of food stamps?
Stop playing.
Conrad said it's the poorest and the last in education. Which I think probably go hand in hand if they
Yeah,
last
they
ain't got no money.
resources.
Yeah.
they ain't got no
Well,
resources.
I know why they ain't got no resources.
Yeah. And
$5 million is gone.
And a lot of the people there don't probably never leave Mississippi and probably don't see too many things
Right,
outside of Mississippi.
Yeah.
Man, the
You mean
more
to
the
tell
more we
me-
dig, the worse it sounds. To be honest,
You
with you.
mean to tell me y'all locked up Mike Vick? He didn't even fight the dog.
Right.
That's a fact. There's a lot of there's
It
a
was-
lot
you
of
mean
things.
to tell me y'all locked that
it was
man
on his
up?
property.
Nah, facts.
Y'all
So-
locked that man up cost him
y'all know-
$120 million.
Y'all know this man.
This guy made over $140 million in his career,
Y'all-
and he stole $5 million.
But now, look how they just casually talk about it.
Right.
Like,
Man.
oh, they just diverted $5 million. Like, bruh,
To build up.
what's the consequence?
Yeah.
They just
Bro, and
they just said what he did.
Mike Vick was on CNN,
Right.
PSN, PBN, PBJ, ABC,
bro.
1, 2, 3. He was everywhere.
And then when the doc came out, let's not forget, Virginia did not convict Mike Vick. The feds picked the case.
Oh
up.
yeah.
Virginia
That's
how
did
they
not
want. That's how
convict
bad they
Mike-
wanted him.
Virginia did not convict Mike Vick. He
But-
won here.
But what I'm trying to figure out is, because I haven't heard nothing as far as the feds are concerned. But I'm gonna tell you this, and that does not mean that the feds are not getting, because the feds a lot of times, as you know, with these RICO cases that they got on a lot of these rappers, the feds sometimes they take their time with certain things
Right,
because
right,
they still getting evidence, because what I think somebody said they got a 90% conviction rate. So when the feds come, you pretty much
You going to jail.
they like tell me the story, but I got the story already. So just tell me your
What it
side.
is, yeah.
You basically just telling your side because I
do
already
you
got
think-
what I need.
I'ma
That's why
tell
I'm
you-
here. You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell you
saying?
what Kenneth said. If they get Favre, they gotta get themselves, and they don't get themselves.
They
I
not-
agree.
Yeah, they not finna do nothing to Brett Favre, man.
They not finna do nothing to him. They go to
You said, yup.
What is that?
Come right. You say 95% conviction rate.
They
So
good.
when they come, when the feds come, they know. It's like we already know what happened. Now just tell me your side, or they trying
All
to
right,
get you.
Matthew, stay safe, bro.
Hey, thanks, Matt, for
All right,
tuning
bro.
in,
Thanks,
man.
bro. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. So basically, man, they already know what's, they already know what they about to do, man, when the feds come.
Right, they already
So
know the feds
my
gonna
question
do.
is, not my question. I haven't seen anything with the feds now. That does not mean the feds are not gonna get into it, because $5 million is a lot of money. I don't know what the threshold as far as money is concerned to where the feds start getting into stuff, but I know welfare and stuff like that should probably be on a list if you
Facts,
steal it.
But you know,
I think that's Fed level, bro.
But they
Like,
gonna
you
hit-
stole
Like-
this money from people like, yo, you gotta be scum, bro. Like, people need
Scum,
this, bro.
yeah.
I'm telling you, the only
They
reason
need
why,
this money,
the
bro.
only reason why I say I don't think it's gonna fall on him like that.
And why the volleyball court need a stadium?
That's
The reason why,
Normally in a basketball stadium.
right?
Yeah, why they need a separate thing for?
Yeah.
nah. That's a fact.
I think because his daughter was there at the time, bro. It was something about his daughter. They were saying, like, she played
Yep.
for the team or
It's
something.
convinced- Convictions
You ever
all
been-
include
you ever been
plea
to a
deals, yep.
volleyball?
Yeah.
Yo,
Like, yo,
So
they
you
so
know,
had a
so-
nice
so
volleyball.
Brett might get a slap on the wrist, but they gonna get that governor. That's who they gonna get.
they're gonna get the governor.
Yeah, that's who they gonna get.
Yeah, big money.
It's Fed level, but it depends on who's involved.
Hey, what's up, Riddick?
So Kenneth, so you think they trying to line up? I honestly feel, Kenneth, I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly feel
Hold on,
like
Riddick.
the feds already they been had this case on their desk, and they just trying to figure out, who to play. You right, who the players are and who they gonna convict and stuff like that. That governor
It
definitely
was
gonna
reported
do
that he
some
got
time.
it was reported that they got a text message saying where Brett Favre was like, yo, are they gonna find out about this or something like
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And is
So
there
if you
any
worried
way?
about somebody
Yeah.
finding out, then yo, you know you was doing something shady.
Why would you
piece of
communicate
shit.
that in the text message?
And supposedly
Dummy.
he took $1 million. He took $1 million to do some type of. I guess he was doing some type of
Yeah,
speeches.
never,
Yeah.
And he never
1.1
and he
million.
never did. He never
Yeah,
did it.
never did it.
And they say he paid the money back. They say he paid the money back, but he never paid the interest.
That cause he a good old boy, man.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
old boy, man. That's what they do.
Yeah. If you know anything about taxes, man, they will hit you with interest.
Yeah, yeah.
And that interest, once they kick you with that interest, the interest is just like the balance was. Now you owe that.
You like
now
paying
you on the
for
hook
it
for
twice.
that.
Yeah. You
Now you on the hook for the interest.
paying for it 2 times.
Yeah. You say welfare is anything over $500 and it's federal. Yup. He owns the interest. Yup. That's how it is. So my thing is, bro, this is my thing. The endorsements. Where? Because I know he got copper fit. He got copper fit. Yeah, he still got the jeans.
Got the jeans.
I know he got copper fit. He out there with the copper fit on his knees, throwing passes in the field to Jerry and all that. What do y'all?
We ain't seen nothing come out. You know when we do something like that, everybody pull out immediately.
You say Conrad said he got Wrangler.
Dropped that man so fast.
They
Dropped
pull
Mike
out
Vick so fast,
immediately,
boy.
boy. It ain't no case, no nothing.
The thing that I think they could be waiting on is this is the thing when it comes to certain stuff like that is you have to wait to the
No, we're not saying that nothing will happen. We just saying when it's us, it's instant.
No. I know. One thing, I agree with that. That's a no-brainer. What I'm saying is the companies, you have to watch if you pull your endorsement because if something comes back and for some reason he get it, he washes his hands and get out of it.
Right.
If he get out of it
on
and then
the
you
hook.
pull, then you can turn around and get sued for
Right.
pulling something that he wasn't quote unquote convicted of.
And
So
he'll get you for character
yeah,
fast.
there. So, yeah. But now let's just talk. How
Yeah, Cam did lose his joints at the press conference. I forgot what he did though.
yeah. It's come on, man. You know what we do.
When we do something,
come on, man.
it's instant, bro.
It's different. It's different. So I feel like Brent Favre. I mean, I don't like if you could do something low.
That's the lowest you can go.
That's the
bro.
lowest you can go. But
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
trying to think of something.
You take money from poor people already. The people that's already poor.
The man already rich.
Like,
How
yeah,
can
he
you take,
rich.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you could have started a GoFundMe or something and
It's-
put your name in. You could have went to
Right.
them people that you got them endorsements from and been like, hey, y'all support this. I'm trying to build a new
Right.
joint here. You couldn't get no investors for that, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chris Broussard and them said on they show they was like, bro, you could have got partners and y'all could all put y'all money. It just didn't have to be you. Just like when they go buy teams, and it don't be one person. It be several people. They partner up and then they make the purchase.
Right.
It don't be one person that make
Exactly.
$1 billion on the team. It be several people, and then certain people own a
They got
portion
stakes.
of the
Yeah,
ownership.
they got
Like I
stakes in
own
it.
40%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I own 60, so I'm the
Right.
guy that's out front because I own the most of it. Come on, man. You know how this work. So for him to do that, man, I feel like it's just like really extremely dirty.
It's low and
What
dirty.
he did, and
Low-
I
it's a
never.
low down dirty shame.
You say Britt would have been gone if he took money from Dog Kennedy. Yep.
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 I'm tell you something. I don't feel bad about that bounty gate they had on them now.
So
First off, feeling bad because they were knocking him to the white meat, but they don't feel bad. He deserved every hit he got.
yeah, he did. He did. So my thing is, if you would take, if he was taking the money, if he took because they took the money.
Oh yeah,
Right.
They took money.
Exactly.
So the people that was filing for welfare,
Facts, Conrad.
what were you telling them? Like, did you just tell them that the money for the state for the physical year ran out? I'm like, how did that? It was some trickle down effect.
It was just a
Because
lot
$5 million, $5 million.
It was just a lot of denials, bro. That's all.
Bro, them people down there just got their water back.
Yeah, it was just denying people. That's all.
They
That's
was without
right.
water for a minute.
Conrad, you right. Because the boosters in Texas build all them stadiums and the weight rooms and all that. The boosters pay for that.
Yep.
That don't be no one person. That be the boosters. That's why they want to be in on everything when you trying to hire a head coach because they be putting $1 million in the university.
Yeah.
So they like, if you gonna hire a head coach, I want to be sitting on the board
to run
because
it
I just
back.
gave you $2 million last year. That's how it work, bro.
Gotta run it
Come
back.
on, man. Yeah. All the big schools
gonna
is like that.
I ain't gonna hold you. Thank God NIL wasn't out because Brett Favre stole all the NIL money.
Man.
Thank God, man. If a man steals from welfare, he'll steal from anything.
Man,
He
look,
said they don't have water. Yeah,
Check
bro.
the rest of his account. Feds, check the rest of his accounts. Make sure he ain't stole from the Salvation Army or nothing.
Can I believe that, man? I just first of all, I don't believe in stealing nothing.
right.
If I can't work for it and get it, I ain't even supposed to have it yet, at least. You know what I'm saying? So, but to steal from somebody, bro, that's literally like you taking something from a homeless person. That's literally
bro,
like
basically.
that's it, and then going home
Yeah.
in your crib.
And
And
sleeping,
we can sleep.
and sleeping fine.
It's
Good.
fine, man. Like, how the world you able to do that?
That's wild.
That's
bro.
a human, bro.
That is
And you already made money, bro. Just from the NFL, I know you done made over 100 mil.
that I think they said he made about
Right.
this
without-
is
without
money.
the
This is the
endorsement.
NFL. This
Yeah.
is
Just
like
in the
130,
without
140.
130, 140.
130,
Without
140.
the endorsement,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, man.
For the TV deals.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much that's unfortunate. So we got one more topic, man, and then we're gonna wrap it up unless y'all got something else. This was small news. This is very small news, but I did want to talk about it because I wanna see what y'all feel. We going back to the NBA. I want to see what y'all feel about this guy coming back and how he would affect the team, good or bad, whether you put him in the starting lineup or not. Joe Harris. So Joe Harris, I read an article that said that Joe Harris is back to 100%. With the moves that has been made on that team, the different personnel on the Nets, what do you feel that Joe Harris fits in?
I think he come
Right
out the
now.
pan, and I was playing with Seth Curry. That'll space the floor a lot.
Seth not a starter?
Is Seth?
I think he'll bench.
You saying playing with him on the floor?
Yeah, I will play. Like I think Seth is.
Seth ain't no starter. Is he?
I think
He's
Seth
a
was
starter.
starting,
What I'm
bro.
saying is,
He was starting before he got hurt.
I would take Joe Harris, bring him off the bench, and I
So
would
it's
play him along with
Kyrie.
Seth.
It's Kyrie being
Yeah.
Seth.
But only because like that, if you got them two out there, it'll be two
No, I'm
weak
just trying to
defenders.
see who
But
the
yeah,
five on the court. So it's Kyrie, Seth being
what's the dude named KD
KD.
and the Claxton dude?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Say that again.
Seth,
Kyrie.
being
Yeah.
KD, and Claxton.
Claxton. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that we.
Anybody need it,
Yeah.
but like to answer the second
He
part of
coming
your
out. He
question,
coming off the bench. Yeah.
anybody can use Joe Harris.
Anybody.
bro.
Or
he's,
See,
or
he's a
or
shooter.
He was
I
a
would-
dead.
I
He
would make
dead
sure-
eye, bro.
He's
I
a
would make.
shooter.
I would
Dead eye.
make sure not even Seth. I would make sure that he is playing when Ben Simmons is on the court.
Oh yeah,
So it'll open up Ben Simmons getting to the basket.
yeah.
I would definitely play that lineup. I don't know what Steve
Yeah.
Nash gonna do, but that's what I would do.
I think so
Like
too.
him, Ben, and Seth got to be on the floor together because I think that's when you're gonna see the best version of Ben. I don't necessarily think that the best version of Ben is gonna be when KD and Kyrie on the court. For the simple fact, he's gonna be standing there waiting for a jump shot. So
You need the max. So you saying you need the maximum amount of shooters on the floor with Ben. I agree with you 100%.
The play around.
I
he
agree
needs
with that.
Space and pace because if he could,
Yep.
he had the potential to be like a Giannis.
Even though he's a
He
like,
he had the potential.
like he really
Give him some shooters and
he
let
really
him go.
would thrive with shooters, man.
Yeah. I'm bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. And I is it Mona? Shay? I don't know. I might have told both of y'all. This the healthiest as of today. This is the healthiest. This is the healthiest that we seen the NBA in a long time. And listen, I know y'all know how we beat. You know we beat this. Hey, if you healthy, you need to play. You don't need to sit. But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm almost to the point. I'm not changing my mind, but I want to see a playoffs where all the top dogs are playing. Now, however it's shaped, it's shaped. Whoever win the
Right.
championship, win it. It's been so long since I've been able to see the top dogs. It's always somebody gone.
when they
man.
got Jamal Murray versus on
That's
the
what I
Nuggets.
want to see.
Like, I want-
Whoever win, win, bro.
You don't tell me the Celtics go to the finals if Middleton don't get hurt.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This stuff is
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
it's not
affecting
hurting,
the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, man. The injuries is a mother. Boy.
It's affecting the game.
God, dog.
So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm real like I think what basketball season
Bro,
normally
I think the Freak-
starts.
I think the Freak may be the MVP of the league again.
You think?
I think so.
Yeah.
That boy was hooping over there in Greece.
Man,
That boy was hooping.
Damn, so was.
he's shooting the 3-ball now.
Say he
bro.
was shooting that 3-ball.
Yeah. Damn, so
The
was.
Freak is scary, bro.
Hey,
Man.
that man don't know basketball. What I was talking
I think Gilbert fired the man up, man.
Man, hey, no, Gilbert came back and was trying to explain his point a little better.
Nah, you can't explain that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bro, you still sound crazy.
Yeah, you couldn't explain that. You talking crazy.
I'm definitely, man, ready
Say
to
he
see.
been playing the game real physical. So that's what Gilbert said. Giannis been playing the game. He said Shaq played the game. Physical.
Yeah, Luka a monster too, Conrad.
Yeah, man.
That's another one,
Okay,
boy.
yeah, that might. Yeah, that's a good
another
choice.
one.
That's a
Move,
good
Luka
choice.
be the
He-
MVP
he
this
got-
year.
they
He
said
do
he
got-
He probably do.
They
Probably.
said he got it shake.
But
He probably
say
do
he
for
got
it.
those.
Even if Greek played extremely well, Luka would get the nod because of he had the lesser talent.
Nah,
He don't
that's
got
a
as
fact.
much talent around him.
Yeah,
That's
You're
a fact.
Luka
Yeah.
would get the nod. Like if they play like similar, like up to the same standard, Luka gonna get the nod.
That's a fact.
And Kenneth Williams said, "I want to see a healthy AD in the playoffs." Yeah, we
Yeah,
all wanna see-
everybody
But
healthy.
he ain't gonna be
I want
healthy.
to see
He
everybody
wanna
healthy.
get-
Everybody healthy.
He was playing as himself in the game and got hurt.
Let
What
it
you think
shake.
what happened in the
Let
real
it
life?
shake how it shake, man. I just whoever the team, whoever they play.
We
I
don't
wanna
want to
see-
say
I
an
wanna see
injury.
help.
We don't want to say an
Nah,
injury
man.
Prone
derailed the
season.
team.
Yeah.
No,
I want Ja to be healthy the whole playoffs.
Right.
That's what.
because
I'm a Bulls fan, so I need Lonzo to be healthy.
I need bro.
Yeah, I want everybody healthy,
Yeah,
bro.
I need
Yeah,
everybody
man.
healthy, bro.
This if we can get everybody healthy, this would be a great NBA season. Or if we can get, the majority of the stars healthy, down the stretch. Let me say that down the stretch.
Right.
Let me say
Playoff
that.
time.
Yeah. Then I think we'll be solid, man. Yeah, I think we'll be solid. Well, man, that's pretty much all we got, man.
And thank y'all for rocking with us, man.
Man,
Yeah,
we
we appreciate y'all. Yeah,
man.
we appreciate
We'll
y'all. Thank you
appreciate
so
y'all.
much.
We gonna come back. We would like to give y'all a date, but hey,
Yeah,
life
probably-
be happening, dog.
Probably be pop up shows.
Yeah, we gonna do pop up shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all. Like hey, this is what we need y'all to do, man. Listen. I want to say this. Eventually, now we're not saying we're not gonna abandon Facebook. That's not what I'm saying.
Abandon show.
But we need to transition over to YouTube. It's imperative for a lot of things. All right, so we'll let y'all know. We said what we say, sis, first of the year, right? First of the year we gonna start going that way.
Well, in the first of the year, we'll have different shows, but we're not going to eliminate the live stream from Facebook.
Right, we're not eliminating it. We're not, but we're gonna go. We're gonna.
We're basically asking people to transition
Right,
to
bro.
YouTube so that way they'll see the shows,
Yeah.
the extra shows,
Yeah.
because that will be exclusively YouTube
Yeah.
and YouTube only.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right.
Yeah, man.
So, all right. Good night to everybody. We appreciate
night,
y'all,
man.
man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's it, man. We gone.